Have you ever found yourself trapped in a maze of your own thoughts, unable to escape the endless loop of what ifs and why nots? Overthinking is a silent enemy, slowly draining your peace of mind, one thought at a time. But what if I told you that the key to breaking free from this mental prison lies in ancient wisdom, passed down by some of the greatest minds in history? Today, we're diving into 10 Stoic techniques that will help you regain control of your mind, silence the noise, and embrace the clarity and strength that come with focused thought. Let's unlock the power of Stoicism to stop overthinking once and for all. 1. Visualize overthinking as an external force. Overthinking can often feel like a storm inside your mind, relentless and overwhelming. But what if you could step back and see it for what it truly is? Overthinking is not a part of who you are. It's like an external force that tries to invade your peace. Imagine these thoughts as clouds drifting across the sky. You don't control the clouds, and you don't have to engage with them. Simply observe them as they pass by, knowing they are temporary and will eventually fade away. By visualizing overthinking as something outside of yourself, you create distance between you and your thoughts. This distance gives you the power to choose how you respond. Instead of getting lost in the storm, you become the calm observer, watching the clouds come and go without getting caught up in them. Remember, you are not your thoughts. Overthinking is just a momentary visitor, one that you can acknowledge and then let go. Practice this technique whenever you feel overwhelmed, and you'll find a new sense of clarity and peace taking root in your mind. 2. Take control by refocusing your energy. Overthinking is like having too many browser tabs open in your mind, each one pulling your thoughts in a different direction, creating mental clutter. This overwhelming noise can make it hard to focus, leading to even more stress. But there's a simple way to take control: by refocusing your energy. Think of it as closing those extra tabs in your mind. Instead of letting your thoughts scatter, choose one single task and give it your full attention. It could be something as simple as making a cup of tea, organizing your desk, or taking a walk. Whatever it is, immerse yourself in the present moment. Pay attention to the details: the warmth of the cup in your hands, the sound of water boiling, or the feeling of your feet hitting the ground. By grounding yourself in the present, you pull your mind away from endless worries and bring it back to what's right in front of you. This shift not only helps you break the cycle of overthinking, but also allows you to regain a sense of calm and clarity. 3. Embrace impermanence and practice letting go. Overthinking often comes from holding on to thoughts as if they were permanent fixtures in our minds. But the truth is, thoughts are transient. They come and go, just like everything else in life. One powerful way to stop overthinking is to embrace this impermanence and practice letting go. Imagine your thoughts as leaves drifting on a river. Each leaf represents a thought that enters your mind. Instead of grabbing onto it, watch it float by and eventually disappear downstream. This visualization reminds you that thoughts are temporary. You don't have to hold on to them or give them power over you. By practicing the art of letting go, you free your mind from the grip of overthinking and allow yourself to find peace in the flow of the present moment. 4. Create a worry period. Overthinking can creep into every moment of your day, making it hard to focus or relax. But instead of allowing these worries to dominate your thoughts at all hours, there's a simple technique you can use: create a worry period. This is a specific block of time, about 20 minutes each day, where you allow yourself to confront your concerns head-on. Here's how it works. Choose a time that fits into your routine, perhaps in the afternoon or evening, when you're less likely to be interrupted. During these 20 minutes, give yourself permission to think about all the things that are bothering you. Whether it's stress about work, personal issues, or anything else on your mind, use this time to really focus on them. Write down your worries if it helps to get them out of your head and onto paper. But here's the key. When the 20 minutes are up, you stop. You've given your mind space to address those thoughts, and now it's time to let them go. The rest of your day is free from worry. By confining your worries to this short period, you take control over your thoughts, rather than letting them control you. 5. Break down overwhelming thoughts into actionable steps. When you're overwhelmed, it often feels like you're carrying a heavy boulder, massive and impossible to move. This sensation of being burdened by your worries can make you feel stuck. Instead of letting this weight paralyze you, break it down into manageable chunks. Think of your big, complex worries as a series of smaller, more manageable tasks. For instance, if you're anxious about a big project at work, don't focus on the project as a whole. Instead, divide it into smaller steps, like drafting an outline, setting deadlines for each part, or scheduling meetings. Each small task becomes a step toward managing the larger concern. Start by identifying one small action you can take right now. It could be as simple as making a phone call, writing an email, or jotting down a plan. By focusing on what you can do immediately, you shift your energy from being overwhelmed by the entire problem to taking concrete actions that move you forward. By breaking down your worries into actionable steps, you turn a daunting boulder into a series of smaller, manageable pebbles. This approach makes your worries more approachable and helps you regain a sense of control and progress. 6. Shift your perspective to gratitude. Overthinking often sneaks in when our minds dwell on what we're missing or what we fear losing. It's easy to get caught in a cycle of worry when we're focused on lack and inadequacy. However, shifting your focus from what you don't have to what you do have can transform your mental landscape. One powerful way to reframe your thoughts is by practicing daily gratitude. Every day, take a moment to acknowledge 3 things you're genuinely thankful for. They don't have to be grand or profound. Simple things like a warm cup of coffee, a kind word from a friend, or a moment of peace in your day can make a difference. Start this practice by setting aside a few minutes each morning or evening to reflect on these positive aspects of your life. Write them down in a journal or simply think about them. This habit of recognizing and appreciating the good things helps shift your perspective away from what's lacking and towards what's abundant in your life. By focusing on gratitude, you build a mental environment that reduces overthinking and enhances your overall well-being. This shift helps you appreciate the present moment and lessens the grip of anxious thoughts. 7. Focus on effort, not outcome. Overthinking often springs from our fear of uncertain outcomes. We worry about whether our actions will lead to success or failure, and this anxiety can paralyze us. Instead of letting fear of results dictate our thoughts, we can shift our focus to what really matters, the effort we put in. Instead of fixating on the end results, concentrate on the quality of your efforts. Embrace the process and put your best into each task. By doing so, you align yourself with Stoic virtues like diligence and integrity, focusing on what you can control, your actions and attitude, rather than the unpredictable outcome. For example, if you're working on a project or a goal, direct your energy toward doing the best job you can rather than stressing about whether it will be successful. By valuing your effort over the outcome, you cultivate a mindset that values personal growth and improvement. This approach reduces anxiety because your focus is on the present moment and the actions you can control, rather than worrying about future results that are beyond your control. Ultimately, this shift in perspective helps you find satisfaction in your efforts, leading to greater personal growth and less stress about external validation. 8. Detach from the need for control. Overthinking often arises from our intense desire to control every aspect of our lives. We can become obsessed with outcomes, stressing over what might happen and how we can influence it. However, Many things are beyond our control. To tackle this, practice Stoic acceptance. Embrace the idea that while you can control your actions and responses, you cannot dictate how external events will unfold. This shift in focus helps you concentrate on what you can change, your own reactions, rather than stressing over what you can't influence. Start by regularly reminding yourself of this principle. For example, if you're anxious about a situation, ask yourself, is this something I can control? If the answer is no, shift your focus to how you can respond calmly and effectively. By letting go of the need to control everything, you cultivate inner peace. This detachment reduces mental clutter and enables you to face challenges with clarity, focusing on your responses rather than external uncertainties. 9. Practice mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness and meditation are powerful tools that complement Stoic practices, offering additional support in managing overthinking. These techniques help create a calm space between you and your thoughts, allowing for greater control over your mental state. Start by incorporating simple mindfulness exercises into your daily routine. One effective method is focusing on your breath. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and take deep, deliberate breaths. Pay attention to the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. This practice grounds you in the present moment and helps clear mental clutter. Another approach is observing your thoughts without judgment. When you notice your mind wandering or overthinking, acknowledge these thoughts without engaging with them. Imagine them as passing clouds or distant sounds. There, but not a part of you. By integrating mindfulness and meditation into your daily life, you create mental space and clarity. This practice quiets the mind, reduces stress, and enhances your ability to stay calm and centered amid life's uncertainties. 10. Set boundaries on information consumption. Overthinking often intensifies when we're overwhelmed by too much information. In today's digital age, constant exposure to news, social media, and other information sources can lead to mental clutter and stress. Setting boundaries on your information consumption can help alleviate this problem. Begin by identifying which sources of information are most likely to contribute to your overthinking. This might include checking news apps too frequently or mindlessly scrolling through social media. Once you've pinpointed these sources, establish clear limits for yourself. For example, you might decide to check news updates only twice a day, or set specific times for social media use. Another effective strategy is to curate your information intake. Follow accounts and sources that provide value and positivity, and unfollow those that contribute to anxiety or negativity. By setting boundaries on your information consumption, you can reduce mental clutter, focus more on what truly matters, and create a more peaceful mental environment. Overthinking is a mental storm that clouds your judgment and disrupts your peace, but it doesn't have to control you. By applying these 10 Stoic techniques, you can start to break free from the cycle of endless thoughts and regain your mental clarity. Remember, the power lies within you to focus on what truly matters, to let go of what you can't control, and to embrace the present moment with a calm and centered mind. Start practicing these techniques today and watch as your overthinking fades into the background, replaced by a newfound sense of inner peace and resilience. If you found these techniques helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more insights on living a Stoic life. Share this video with someone who might be struggling with overthinking, and let's continue this journey towards mental clarity together. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.